My name is James and was complete loser in high school. Didn't have any friends and, of course, no girl was interested in dating me. If that wasn't bad enough, the popular girls always make fun of saying that look like pig. Guess you can imagine how that made me feel. Quickly lost all my self-confidence and became very insecure about my looks. However, I've changed a lot since high school. I've gone from being the quiet guy no one respects to being the youngest vice president of large corporation. Which means that I'm literally managing 100s of people, and of course, I'm also making a lot of money when it came to women, though still had no success. And by my 27th birthday I'd never even been on a date, which is why I decided to try online dating tax where I met Tatiana. She was Russian and one of the most beautiful women I'd ever seen. Couldn't believe she was interested in me and I could barely speak on our first date because I was so intimidated. However, Tatiana agreed to another date and soon we were officially in relationship. There were some issues though. For example, we didn't have much in common and Tatiana didn't speak much English, so our conversations weren't great, but she was so gorgeous that didn't care. I'm also have to admit that enjoyed posting pictures with her on Facebook because wanted my former high school classmates to see that was dating pretty hot girl now. However, the real problems started when I introduced her to my family. My dad understood why I liked Tatiana and congratulated me saying, "Good job son, good job." But my mom and my sister didn't look happy at all, and after Tatiana left, they told me to break up with her because they thought she was Golddigger. Wow, my own mom and sister tried to ruin my relationship. Got really angry and told them, "You are only jealous of Tatiana because she's thin and has great shape while you're overweight and can't stop eating fast food." My sister immediately started crying and wanted to apologize, but my mom already screamed at me, saying, "Should leave the house and that wasn't welcomed anymore." Well, that was it. Stopped talking to my mom and sister for a couple months. It was true that Tatiana was always asking me to buy her expensive jewelry and designer clothes, but when you love someone, you want them to be happy. The smile on her face when bought her Louis Vuitton bag was worth every cent. Maybe she had expensive tastes, but that didn't make her a bad person. We all have our flaws. However, even though Tatiana looked stunning, after a while, started to get bored. Because it takes more than pretty face to make relationship work. I also realized that we had absolutely nothing in common. Loved reading books and watching sci-fi movies, but Tatiana only cared about showbiz gossip, shopping and trying to impress people on Instagram. I started to feel lonely even when I was holding her in my arms. At first, thought we just had to work harder on our relationship. Believed, and still do, that love is something we have to create. But no matter how much money spent or how often told her loved her, she just took it for granted. And it was more important to her to connect with strangers on Instagram than with me. That's when I realized that the only reason was dating Tatiana was because of my insecurities. I was trying to impress my classmates from high school by getting the hottest girlfriend could find and completely forgot about what actually matters and what actually makes me happy. I want a girlfriend that cares about me, who understands me and wants to grow with me as a person. But most importantly, wanna enjoy spending time with her. But hey, what the no? I'm just single guy who dated hot girl for a while. I'm only glad realized we weren't right for each other before we got married. That would have been real disaster.